Hi everybody, welcome to WillowOAK. This is Olivia, and I am here to do a pick a card. And this is about what you don't see, okay? And it could be what you don't see that's going on, or what you don't see coming. Your first choice is a heart charm. Second choice is a sailboat. And the third choice is a passenger jet, okay? So please take a look at these and see which one calls out to you. And the timestamps will be in the description box below. If you like this reading, please give it a like, share, subscribe, leave comments. It all helps the channel to grow in a big way, and I really appreciate it. Okay, thanks. This is a general reading, so please only take with you what resonates and leave the rest behind. And if one pile doesn't resonate with you, you might try another pile. And I'll see you there. Hi, pile number 1. You have the heart, and hearts mean love. Okay, so that's a beautiful charm to pick. Let's see what cards we have. You have trust. You have a personal issue reaches resolution with the full moon in Cancer. Put your heart right there. Spider spirit, make your dreams real. And yen. Okay, so let's talk about these first, and then we'll take some tarot. Okay? Your first card is what you don't see, and potentially what you don't see coming. So I'm doing this reading a little bit more intuitive than just, straight what you see, okay? Trust. And if you look at this image, you're going to see two parts with what looks like a Venn diagram in the middle and a heart right in the center. So this could be a few different things, but it's talking about you learning to trust. And it could be romance, friendship, something like that, where you are learning how to trust. Or it could just be you, right? That you are becoming whole and learning how to trust and love. All right? So this is what you don't see. But it looks like it is either working behind the scenes or it is coming your way. And something I found very interesting, I pulled these cards, of course, at random, shuffled, and then pulled them. And what you have, if you look at the images, are two, what I would call exoskeletons, right? A crab has its shell, and the spider also has its shell. And so to me, what I was seeing with these is that potentially you have built up a wall or are very guarded. You stay behind or underneath this shell, right? But since trust is coming in, I would say you are getting out of behind the shell or behind the wall. So something is going on in your life where you are metamorphosizing, so to speak, or are evolving, becoming more in line with the universe, which is beautiful. And here it says a personal issue reaches resolution. And to me, that goes in beautifully with this, because here you're very guarded, okay, going by the imagery. And no coincidences. And I have found this throughout this entire reading, all three choices. You can definitely see where there, no coincidences. There are definite synchronicities. Here are two exoskeletons, okay? And this could be saying that something could happen around the full moon. Does not have to, but it could if you're looking for timing. Now here over on the spider, it's telling you, make your dreams real. So this kind of looks like an evolution here, right? A personal issue reaches resolution. So to me, that is like you can take off your exoskeleton or come out from behind that wall, tear that wall down. You can be vulnerable, okay? Let your heart lead the way. Here, it says make your dreams real. So it's like you're graduating, you're moving on. And then finally down here you have yin, which is a feminine energy. And what this is saying is be in the receptive mode, okay? Let things come to you. You don't have to be in this masculine energy where you're charging forth to go after whatever it is that you're wanting. Okay? Be in the receiving mode. Be discerning. Use your intuition and see what comes forward. So I think this is actually quite beautiful. And remember, here you have a heart. And over here you have a heart. And again, I picked the charms at random. So I'd say love is a part of this reading. And it could be romantic. It does not have to be. But love in the way that you're no longer feeling guarded. You're coming out of that. And once again, this pick a card is what you don't see or what you don't see coming, depending on your situation. So behind the scenes, it looks like the universe is working with you to help you get rid of these blockages, tear down this exoskeleton, this wall, so you can come forward. And you see how this is flowing? To me, that's what being in flow with the energy is like. To me, this image is such a nice image of that. And so you're going from something that has exoskeletons into something that is just free-flowing. But these messages also apply. Whatever's been going on in your life in the past, you are reaching a resolution which is allowing you to shed that exoskeleton, that outer shell. And here, make your dreams real. And be in a receptive energy. Let things flow to you. So trust, to me, is what this reading is all about. You're learning how to trust and genuinely learning it. Okay, let's get some cards and see what we find out. What would like to come out for you? And also, if you notice, blue, a blue and purple, and here you have a blue, purple, and pink. So it's kind of like you're starting out with blue, and it's evolving into the same, almost, if not the same color blue, into a lighter blue, which is evolving into adding purples and pinks, and then into the very ending as a pink. So it looks like a progression to me. So this also to me is saying you don't have to fight to get off this shell, right? Just let it naturally come off. And which to me would be a blessing, if it's happening behind the scenes. I would imagine you might have a little inkling here or there that things are changing for you in a beautiful way. Okay. Here is where you know where you want to go and you're strategizing on how to get there. And you're leaving something behind, potentially. And what this would be is that hard shell. Okay? You don't need it. Here, you can plan on where you want to go and how you want to do what you want to do. Be who you want to be. And you don't have to take this baggage with you of an exoskeleton, right? You just don't have to. You don't have to keep that guard up. Okay, let's see what else comes out. I think this is beautiful. Because if you've been guarded, you probably didn't just get that way, right? Something happened. Or maybe many somethings. You could have been that way for a long time. But this looks like it is just kind of going away. And you are going to be able to be you and make your dreams real. Okay. One more. Yep, one more. Whoops, I pulled two. So it's two. Okay. Beautiful energy. Okay, you have the Queen of Wands. And this is, I love this energy. She is full of ambition, enthusiasm. She goes for what she wants. She's very confident. So I could see you doing that. Now this energy is different than this energy. It's saying just let it flow in. And here she goes for what she wants. So maybe this is saying this is the evolution. Okay? And this is what's coming afterwards. You're going to let this flow and come to the realization that you don't have to keep your guard up. And now you can go on with your life. And boy, oh boy, are you. Okay, and here you also have another queen. This is a Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups is all about the love and trust. She's very trustworthy, psychic, intuitive. Okay, beautiful cards. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Ace of Pentacles, which is letting you know that you're having a new beginning. And it's going to bring in lots of pentacles. So to me, all this together is saying, yes, trust. This is what you're not seeing that's coming in. Letting this go. The personal issue reaches resolution. So you can let go of that shell, that barrier. And you can make your dreams real now. And let this flow. And because of these cards, I feel like this is more like, let this happen. Let that barrier fall away, okay? Just be receptive to it and allow it to happen. And then strategize how you want to go forward. And leave that barrier behind, you know, that exoskeleton, that needing to be very protective. You don't need that, okay? Go for what you want. Don't be afraid to speak up and be heard, okay? Have that energy, just go for it. And here, use your intuition, okay? It's very loving energy. And this is going to bring you a new beginning. Oh, and look under here. It's also going to bring you a celebration. And look, this is in the purples too. And another thing I would say about this says get together with people you care about, love, celebrate. It could be friends, co-workers, anybody that you really care about. And it says lift each other up. And to me, that means your support system. So if at any point in here you need your support system, go to them. You would be there for them. Let them be there for you. Okay? Absolutely beautiful. Okay, let's get an angel card and see what they would like to share. Here we go. Be assertive. Okay, I love it. Yeah, definitely now. Okay, two different things. I mean, it's all related, but two different parts. This part, okay, well, let me move this over a little bit. This is what's going on. You're learning to trust. And here's the process. And this is saying, let the barriers go, right? And use your yin energy to do it. Just let it flow in. There's no need to have to force it or anything. Just let, like that exoskeleton, just fall off, right? And let what's been inside of you come forward. You know, be able to be a little vulnerable. And so I think this row is, once you let that go and you're able to be yourself, then this comes into play. Now this right here, I think could go with both. But I think this is once you've let go of that challenging energy. Remember, make your dreams come real and your personal issue reaches resolution. Okay? So here, you're going for it and you're using your intuition and your trust and your love to do it. And it's bringing you a new beginning, right? And here it says, be assertive. Do be assertive. And that goes right in there with that Queen of Wands. You go for it. You've been doing this for a while, potentially, and you'll be free. So go for it. And remember your support system and celebrate and enjoy your new beginning. Thank you so much. I truly hope this helps you. It looks like a beautiful reading to me. Much love. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. You're the one who picked the sailboat. And for me, what this means is forward motion. So that means whatever is going on in your life that you're not seeing is you are moving forward. And boats go on the water, right? Lakes, oceans, whatever it is that they travel on, it's water, which means love. So you are going forward, and love is part of your life. So let's see what we have. Happy, happy. Absolutely beautiful. Now I'll tell you what, this card likes to come out a lot. A whole lot. It comes out more than any other card in that deck. Okay. So let's talk about this for just a minute, and then we'll get some tarot. Here, you have the Space card. And what this is saying is there's something that you want to put in your life. All right? It can be a void that you feel. You know, you feel this empty spot. But it's been my experience so far that most of the time, it's not necessarily that there's a void, but that there's something you want to add to your life. But it could be either, okay? And here, I mentioned this in pile 1, and I'll mention it again here. All 3 of these readings have been really synchronistic in the cards that came out, and I did just shuffle and pick them at random, okay? Here, you have 2 cards that are water. And what is water? Love. And I also picked the charms at random. And you have a sailboat. It travels on the water, right? And even the color of this egg is the same color as this. And if you look at the colors here, they're right here. Okay? So all of this to me is saying water, which means love. All right? So it could very well be saying that love is coming into your life. And remember, this pick a card is what you don't see or what you don't see coming. Okay? So I definitely think there's love. And here it talks about meditating and contemplating. And now it says new moon in Pisces. So there is a possibility that somewhere around the new moon, something could happen. Okay, so you might keep your eyes open for that if you're looking for a timing. But here you see these two fish, and I believe they're koi fish. So that is prosperity, right? Which is beautiful. But it is two fish. And you can't help but see the connection with love here, right? The water creatures, the colors in both of these are in this happy, happy card. And you have the sailboat, which goes in the water. This and that are true. What this card is saying to me is, say you meet somebody, or maybe you already know somebody, and you get romantically involved. This and that are true. And this card can have different meanings. I'm reading these more intuitively this time. Say this and that. One is you, one is your partner. You are both right. Okay? And with relationships, ideally it's 50-50. But seldomly is it truly 50-50. Oftentimes it's 60-40, maybe even 80-20. But what you really want to do is keep it as close to 50-50 whenever possible. Because that way it is so much more balanced. And if you're balanced, you're in the flow of the universe. But realistically speaking, say if one of you gets the flu, well, it's not going to be 50-50. One of you is going to maybe be in bed feeling not so good, and the other might be making chicken soup, right? That kind of thing. So there is give and take. But this is saying this and that are true. So both of you are going to have your own truths. And it's how you blend. So to me, all of these cards lend it themselves very well to a romantic relationship. And I guess there's potential it doesn't have to be romantic, but it certainly looks romantic to me here. So this space, this is the card, the main card for this reading. And it is saying you have something in your life that you are wanting to add. And like I said, it could be a void. Usually isn't, at least so far. Here you have two koi fish, which is prosperity. You have the new moon, potentially, as timing. And they're in the water, which is love. Here, water, love, this and that. So there's two there as well. This is a number 20, so 2 there. Here is a 2 and a 6. Has a 2. The two koi fish. And even the word happy, happy, right? This is the only one that has one word, right? Okay? But, yeah. Think about it. Bring this to the forefront, because this is what's hidden. Bring it to the forefront and take a look at these. There might be somebody that is just perfect for you, and you them, and you're not seeing it. So maybe take a little time and look around and see if there's something that you're missing. Because to me, everything here is quite a possibility of romance that you're not seeing. And I oftentimes don't do romance type readings. Is, I just usually do general ones, but I cannot help but see the romance here, and it is beautiful. And the results, if you do take a look around, it looks like you're going to be very happy. Okay, let's get some tarot and see what comes up. And so that space card, you want to fill that space. Maybe you've been wanting somebody in your life. And to me, it looks like there's somebody close to you. Maybe you haven't met them yet. but they are very close. Either you know them or they are soon to come into the picture. And that will definitely fill the space. And it's, it's up to you to decide whether, it's a void or it's just something you want to add. Okay, we have the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is letting you know that you can't do everything at once. You have to prioritize what is important to you. Okay? And you may need to put yourself first in order to get what it is that you want. And so, there can be a few different meanings. And one of them is do what's true to your heart. Okay? Which is, I think what that meaning really is about. Do what is true to you. That's how to go forward with this. Mm-hmm. But it could also be talking about, you need to put yourself first, depending on what's going on. And there is a possibility of letting others down. So, maybe it's talking about you already are in a relationship, but there's something that you need to do in order for you to find your happiness. That's a possibility since this card came out. Let's see what else we get. Okay. Beautiful. And also look at these colors. I mean, this is not water, but the colors are there. Okay, here you have the Emperor. Absolutely beautiful card. And what the Emperor is letting you know is that you are in a very strong position right now. The Emperor's tops here. You're in a very strong position. It's like if you took all the kings and rolled them up and then added some, you'd have the Emperor. And look how comfortable the Emperor is. Sitting there totally relaxed while making major decisions. Okay? Which lets you know it's something that they are comfortable doing. So try to find comfort in the decisions that you're making. Okay? This is a time for you to be strong. And however, one of the sayings, I love this about the Emperor, and I might have mentioned it to you before, but it says the Emperor tries to make the world a better place, even if he has to move one brick at a time. Okay, so that means he's very, very caring. So, if you have to make a choice, right? You might have to put yourself first, do what's true to your heart. But here it's letting you know that you're in a very strong position and your heart is in the right place. You are wanting to give. Okay? Another card. Yeah, and it's no coincidence. It's all synchronicity. Here you have, a card that has fish. A card, another one where they live in the water. And here you have a sailboat. So definitely love is here. Okay. Here, I like this. This is not in the water either. You notice all these are on land. But look, whatever colors are here are in here. And also in here. So these three have the same colors. And actually these three, if you include the black, lots of black. Okay. This is where you're going for what you want. Okay? So you are going for it, whatever it is. And here is where you are learning. You're taking the time and effort to finally hone something. You're learning about it and coming up with what the very best that you have to offer is. Whether it's offering it to, say, a romantic partner or to your higher self, yourself. Okay, so bringing this all together, there's something you want to add into your life. Could be potentially a void, does not have to be. This talks about prosperity. Could be the new moon in timing. And says meditate and contemplate on all of this. But because of the water that's been repeating and the sailboat, could easily be about romance. And where it says this and that are true, what that, usually is saying is you can have two people see the same thing and they'll tell you something different, but they're both right. For example, let's take the sailboat. Somebody would say that's a silver sailboat, and somebody else would say no, that's a charm. Looks like a sailboat, but it's not a sailboat, it's a charm, right? They're both right. So that's what the meaning is. But I'm doing this a little bit more intuitive this time, right? This and that are true. And to me, that is these counterparts. You're both right, and you're coming together, which is going to make you very, very happy. Okay? Here it says, be true to your heart. That's what I think this is going for. And here, it's a powerful time for you. But the Emperor is extremely caring. So he's going to go out of his way to try to keep things smooth, happy, calm, make the best decisions possible. Very caring energy. And here it's like you're going for what you want. Period, exclamation point. What is it that you want? Do you want romance? Well, according to this reading, it looks very romantic to me. And you have the Eight of Pentacles, which means you're working on perfecting this, whatever this is. Okay, this is a result. This is what this is about, filling the space. And your result is happiness. And in here, these two, to me, talk about romance. Or a very close relationship, but I would say romance because that's what water's about, love. But it doesn't have to be romance. It could be just a very close relationship. Be true to your heart. It's a very powerful time for you. And go forward with love. And here, it's saying go for it, whatever it is you're wanting. I think it's a beautiful reading. Okay. Let's see what the angels would like to share. Within the next few weeks. Aha. Okay. So what is currently hidden is not going to be hidden much longer. Okay? Yeah, within the next few weeks, you might very well meet somebody. Or if there's somebody already that you know, it might dawn on you that there are romantic feelings. But whatever it is, it looks like you are going to begin to fill this space within the next few weeks. So, yeah, love this reading. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful time. Much love. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. You're the pile that chose the passenger jet. Okay? And for me, all modes of transportation mean positive movement forward. So this has definitely got some forward momentum and fast forward momentum. And it's a passenger jet, right? It doesn't have to, but it could be that there are people, more than one involved. So let's see what cards you have. This is the card. Remember, this reading is about what is hidden. okay, that you don't see. So it looks like sweetness is coming into your life. Here, you have don't let pride get in your way. Here you have the cow spirit, which is absolutely beautiful. I think it's probably the best card in that deck. And you have go the distance. And I can't talk about a lot of it without giving it all away, but I will say that all three piles are very synchronistic, which to me was pretty amazing. I shuffled them and picked them at random, okay? Even the charms. So, like right here, this is speed. This is speed. So it looks like something fast might be coming in. So your first card is sweetness. What you don't see is that something very sweet is coming in for you, which is beautiful. That alone should make you happy. I mean, forgetting all the other cards. You know, this is wonderful. What you don't see, sweetness, but it's coming. Here, oh, sorry for the background noise. It looks like somebody's wanting to mow. Sorry. Don't let pride get in your way, okay? So do not let pride get in your way. And if something is going to happen, it could potentially happen during whichever upcoming full moon there is. It does not have to be, but could be. And here you have a mammal, a mammal, a mammal, a lion, which is a cat, and another cat, okay? Great speed, great pride, very strong. And right between them you have the cow spirit, which the miracles are endless, which to me goes right in with sweetness. Yeah, so whatever's coming up is going to be beautiful, absolutely beautiful, and filled with things that are flowing to you. And now here, these two cards, both of them are cats. Now this one is saying, make for sure you don't let pride get in your way, because that could put a damper on these. So leave ego out and be heart-centered, okay? And you know, lions are all about the heart, right? Here, you have go the distance. So there's something going on where you need to finish, okay? You need to go all the way with it, cross that finish line. So whatever this is, and I don't know what this is, we're going to take some cards. The result is going to be very sweet, and the miracles are going to be endless. So these two cards make it beautiful. And these two cards, what they're saying to me is strength, pride, the good kind of pride, not the ego, okay? I almost get the feeling of being regal, okay? So there's something that is beautiful, stealthy, regal, powerful that's coming. So make for sure false pride doesn't get in your way. Be heart-centered, but do go the distance. And if you do both of these, the result is going to be sweet, and the miracles are going to be endless. So it's beautiful. Okay, let's get some tarot. And also, like I mentioned, remember I said I picked these at random, right? I shuffled the cards, just picked them at random. Same for the charm. This is very, very fast. This is very, very fast. So whatever this is, looks like it might very well be coming in quickly. And remember, this is what you do not see at this moment. But since you have these two with speed, you might, it might come forward quickly. Either that or whatever is going to happen happens quickly. or both. Okay, let's get a card. Beautiful. You have the Ace of Pentacles. And to me, look at the coloring here. Actually, all of these, but especially these. This is saying it's a new beginning, a new lucrative beginning. And even the lion is in a circle, right? So this is a new beginning for you. This sweet, sweet time that you're coming up to is going to be wonderful. But you don't see it yet. But I think you will very, very soon. Ah, okay. Here is the Ten of Swords. And this is saying that a couple of things. One, it's an ending. Okay? So it looks like this is ending, this is beginning. There could be some feelings that you need to work through, maybe potentially some sadness, but I don't get a feeling that that's huge at all. Okay? You have too many good cards up here. Yeah. But this is an ending and a beginning. So by letting something go, which is the burdens, by dropping your burdens and going to this new beginning, you're bringing in a lot of beautiful energy. Okay? Go the distance. Remember, don't let pride get in your way, and the miracles are endless. Beautiful reading. Okay. Whoa. This one did come out. Yay. Okay. So this card is the last card, and it has pinks in it too. Right here. So this is saying that this is a celebration, and it can tend to be a formal kind, but it does not have to be. Formal meaning like weddings, graduations, promotions, things like that. But it doesn't have to be. It is 11/11, and what it's saying is you go in here and celebrate, and you just go right on through to your new beginning. And your new beginning is going to be lucrative, very sweet, and filled with miracles. You do need to go the distance, and you do need to make for sure that a false type pride does not get in your way. Okay? Let's take one clarifying card for the Ten of Swords to see if that tells us anything that you need to close out of. You might not need it. You might already know. Or you definitely will soon know. Take a look. This is the very same card as this card. This is the universe's way of saying I meant what I said. And so it's not saying what you're closing out of, but what it is saying is by closing out of this cycle, you are bringing in this new cycle and are going to be very happy, and it's going to be a time of celebration. So where I said that there might be, a few moments, where you're kind of sad, I don't think that's going to happen. It might be where maybe, you might kind of miss somebody, or, something smaller, if anything at all. You might not have any challenging emotions at all. You might be very happy that you're dropping whatever burdens those are and bringing in this beautiful new, very fortunate time. Miracles are endless. Lucrative beginning, sweetness, and two cards that are 11/11 and saying it's a wonderful celebratory time where you just walk right on through and have this new beginning, right? Beautiful. but finish something up. And it's going to potentially happen quickly. Okay, let's get a card from the angels and see what they would like to share. Yeah, definitely looks like a lucky, lucky time for you. Beautiful time. Romance. Well, now that's kind of a surprise. Maybe this is about romance. It could be sweetness. Okay? Maybe romance is in the air. Only you will know. Okay, thank you so much. I really hope this helps. Have a wonderful time. Much love. Bye.